Hello, Twin Minds here. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. This is the latest in the series, being released by Playway on August 11th for PC and 12th for console. They gave me an early copy just to test it out and see what the game's like. I've personally never played the Car Mechanic series before, even though I love a good mechanic simulator, and I tend to love a lot of Playway games, so I don't know why I've never played the series before, so I'm jumping into the latest one, and I'm kind of excited for it. So let's get started. Oh, let's just go with normal. Basic tutorial, sure, why not? Cool. Phone. Order. We got a Salem GW 500. You're gonna teach me the basics. Alright, let's do it. Take off the fender. That does look like that needs removing. Open the pie menu. Sure. Great, I did it. Ooh, that engine. Alright. Turns out you can overflow it. I'm kind of curious. Let's go with about 10 liters out of this 5-liter drum. That should be good. That looks fine. Perfect. Lift the car this side. And drain, there we are. Push the button. Great, get all that cruddy oil out of there. Put you in your place. Great. Now, can I get a better view? Aha! Better view. There we go. Wonderful. I have managed to change the oil. So, I'm not a car guy. I've never actually officially changed oil in my life. I'm a computer guy. So I'm on a computer changing oil instead. That nice clean oil in there. I like that we do have the indicator that it's full, rather than just kind of spilling all over the place like I probably would do. Alright. Okay, where are you, tire changer? Over here. Great. That doesn't look like a great wheel. It'll be fine. I'm sure I was only hired to change the tire and not clean up the rim. Oh, wheel balancer, right. Okay, how do we do? We do something like that. Interesting mechanic, I kind of like it. Great. Okay, spring puller. We're going to change out the shocks here. I'm assuming if I had different parts available, there would be more to select from, but currently I only have the one. Alright, everything's going smoothly. Alright, car status. Let's see, everything looks good. Conditions, question mark. Order summary, here we are. Change oil, other tasks. Change coolant fluid, great. Oil, great. I apparently also did the wheels and shocks and stuff, even though they didn't tell me to. That's probably fine, right? They got free work. This is your new garage. Take a look around and get to know your new workspace. Okay. You have at your disposal an old, adapted gas station with its surroundings. Complete orders, purchase, and renovate cars, and expand your garage. Good luck. Well, thanks. I'll probably need it. You break, we fix, auto repair. Alright, let's head in and see what we've got. Oh, that looks lovely. That looks wonderful. Dingy, crusty old bus, bunch of boxes piled up. Great. Alright, let's do an order. Where's my phone? I don't have a phone. Phone! Here we are. Okay, so we've got a Luxor Barone or a Katagiri Tomogo X-Tech. This is a story order, and this is a bonus. Let's do the story order. I was just passing by and noticed your repair shop. It's good that somebody took care of that old ruined petrol station. The car that I'm coming with today is quite a recent purchase. It was used on a daily basis. The condition's rather okay. It would be good to check the oil levels and tires. That should be no problem for you. If you manage, then perhaps this won't be our last meeting. See ya. Alright, change oil and question mark other tasks. Sure, let's do it. Lovely. It's wonderful. So, we've got cruddy body, cruddy frame, cruddy parts, cruddy interior, brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter, more oil filters, all of the tire changes, brake fluid, power steering fluid, windshield fluid. Great. Got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, how do I move you into my thing? Move the car. There we go. Car lift A. Let's get you inside. Okay, so let's start off with that one. Sure, why not? Alright, perfectly overloaded. Wonderful. Alright, what else we have? Power steering. I needed to do power steering, right? Yes, I need to do power steering. No, I don't want to add, I want to remove. Yeah, let's get that loaded up. That seems fine, sure. Alright, now where's that brake fluid in this car? That looks about right. Perfect. Okay, so if I check the car, all of those fluids are checked off. And I could do the oil next, I suppose. Why not? Let's do that. Alright, car's going up, and then we need the drain here. There was almost no oil in there. That tracks with the rest of the fluids. There it is. All of the oil. All of the oil. Just get it all over that engine. Make sure it's nice and greasy. Perfect. Okay, so I know we need to do tires, so let's do that next. By pushing the wrong button at first, I accidentally loosened up the bolt properly. I didn't intend to, but it was great. Now, before I check anything else, let me check to see. I just need to do the tires. It doesn't. I do need to do the brake pads. Doesn't necessarily tell me which brake pads, but that looks probably bad. Okay, can I mount a new brake pad? Or do I have to go buy one first? Looks like I have to go buy one first. Okay. Shopping list. Add to the list. Brake pad. And if I go to my inventory, I just see a regular old brake pad here. Okay. So let's go rip off the other tire. do like that there's a color indication that it's not going to be easy to remove. Okay, well, let's take care of those. Where's my shop, and how do I do shop? Not the phone. Computer. There we go. I accidentally added 2 brake pads. I added 3 brake pads. I needed 2, but that's fine. Let's do brake pads. Got 2 of those. Wonderful. Now, where's my tire stuff? Over here. Exactly where it was in the tutorial, except for it has textures this time. Okay, so if I were to install, I don't have any good tires. So let's skip that and buy more tires. Question is, do I know which tires I need? That one. Go to the tire shop here. So I need standard old tires. Do we have standard old tires? Yes, we have standard tires. And I need, I guess it doesn't matter which, but let's go with the cheaper one because I'm probably poor right now. I have 3,800 credits. I guess I don't have to cheap out, but you know, whatever. Oh, right, size and width. 215, 75R, 15. That looks about right. Sure, let's do that. Hopefully I got the right size and it's not going to like blow out on them on the highway. Who knows? Alright, got those in there. Let's balance them. Okay, good. It does mark off that they are balanced or not. So I appreciate that. And I think that's it. Let's go ahead and put all the stuff back on. So fresh brake pad, put the caliper back on. Great. Tire 1 done. I mean, the rest of the car is in crap condition, but at least they've got shiny new tires and brake pads. That's important. Because that helps you not die on the road. Alright, so that's all done. Let's see. Oops, let's go ahead and clear that. Where are we at? So done front 2 tires, need to do the back 2 tires still. Air filter. I probably should have done the oil filter when I changed the oil. I totally forgot I needed to do the oil filter. Oops. Oops. Well, looks like we're going to be changing the oil again. Let's go and do the tires though. Alright. Just checking, make sure I'm not missing something. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, are these also regular old tires? They are the same size. Okay, everything's good there. Let's go ahead and order new ones. Great. And get those mounted up with the right button. Nice and smooth gameplay so far. No stops and stutters, no awkward mechanics that make it difficult to do stuff. Everything's nice and smooth. I like it. Okay, let's get these tacked on. And it looks like I can change the other tire from this side, which, sure, why not? Great. So, let's correct my mistake with the oil filter. Which is going to be under here somewhere. Maybe? Oil filter? Oil filter. No. Well, either way, I gotta drain it. Because I'm dumb. Drain out that nice, clean, fresh oil. Like a jerk. Alright, let's move that. Get you out of the way. Where's that oil filter? I guess I gotta get into the oil pan? No. Oil filter, there you are. Alright, so I do not have a new oil filter, so let's go get one. Oil filter, V8, where are you hiding? Okay, just searching for V8 is probably not the best plan. Good, nice and fuzzy. I like it. There we go. There. Now my mistake is corrected. Good, good. Now I'm going to refill it with oil. And fuel pump is the other one. So, fuel pump, where are you hiding? Might need to get back under there. Fuel filter. Starter. Okay, so I see the fuel filter, but I don't see any hoses coming out of it. So I don't know where it's being pumped from. Let's see about getting underneath again, see if it's hiding under there somewhere. You gotta be in here somewhere. Also, where's the fuel tank on this thing? Where is the fuel tank on this thing? Aha! Okay, so fuel tank is back here. Alright, fuel pump, where are you hiding on this monstrosity? Aha! Fuel pump, right there. This is what I get for not being a car guy. Okay. Regular old fuel pump, it was that one specifically. Great. Did that count? That did count. And then I need to do the round air filters. That I think I can do. Let's go ahead and lower you back down. I'll still need to put oil in you. But air filters, I think I know how to do. Because that looks like garbage. There we are. Okay, and then all that's left then is to fill it with oil. Alright, so we have all green checks all the way across the board. I think I finally did the thing. Hooray! Only a slight hiccup with finding the fuel pump and, you know, forgetting to change the oil filter. It's fine. Okay, so I did my first job, and I got money for it. It's great. Now, what else can I do? I know that we have the option to do some repairs. Oh, hey. Skill points and stuff. I have none. I'm not going to do that then. I know we have the option to repair things and scrap things. I'm just trying to figure out where those are in here. We've got interior detailing. Alright, out the back we've got stuff. Now it's entirely possible I don't have access to those things yet, because we are at the beginning phases here and I might not have the option to sell my junk. Just browsing around. Lovely cacti in the distance. We have an in memory of RIP whoever you are. I'm sure you were important since they put you into the game. So, it looks like we have some projects going here. We can't go explore those just yet. Someday. So, for right now, it looks kind of like I'm going to have an inventory full of crud. It says I can sell the parts. Let's try to sell these cruddy old tires and see what happens. Ah, okay, so we have the option to sell all of the parts if their condition is below 30%. Okay. And then we also have the option to sell individually. Okay, that's fine. What are you? Yes. I got cards. That one. And that one. I got another case. Alright. That one. And that one. Barn location map. And another case. More cases. Okay, no more cases. So I got barn location maps. Now these are, I believe they were described in the tutorial as the ability to go to a barn and find like an old derelict car or whatever, and then go pick it up and repair it. That'd be kind of neat. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit. But for right now, how about another mission? We have another story mission to do, and then we also have that one. It says list provided, but it doesn't tell me what until I get into it, so... sure. Sure, that one. Ugh. A nice hood, I guess? Alright, let's move you in. So, what do we have to do? Brake fluid, coolant fluid, steering fluid, windshield washer. Is that it? You just want me to change some fluids? Okay, I can do that. Just rip that hood right off instead of opening it. Probably should have just opened that hood, but that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and clean out these fluids, get them replaced. Fluid number 1 done. Oops. No, I need that attached to put stuff in. Thanks. Alright, fluid number 2 done. I recognize this song. I wasn't expecting to recognize the song in here. Okay, next up is, which fluid again? Brake fluid, right. really see what I'm doing, but it's fine. Just wait for it to overflow and it'll work fine. Yeah, like that. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Perfect. This car will brake amazingly. Alright, done, 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 done. Finish order. Finish order? Oh, right. That hood I took off. Okay, I probably should put that back on. You can have your hood back. I don't want it. Okay, now we can finish the order. Great. Now, you can do all of the timed ones you want, and I do believe as you level up here you get more options available. But let's go ahead and do the next story one. We have a little Griffin Tyro, or, you know, a not Mini Cooper. My name's Joanna. I was referred here by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It is almost annual service time. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil filters and fill the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was tapping in the camshaft. I don't know what that meant. Perhaps it made more sense to you. Please take care of my car. Have a good day. Change oil and other things. All right, let's do it. Okie dokie. Let's, can I open the hood this time instead of rip it off? Do I even know how to open the car? Use. Hey! Just click. Don't click and hold. Got it. Alright, let's take a look quick at which fluids. Part not discovered. Ooh, we have a new mechanic. Bunch of rubber bushings. Oil filter. Oil. All of the various fluids. Okay. So, the part not discovered bit. Let's start there. We have an examination mode. And if you click and hold it, it ticks through all the various parts and tells you which ones need to be fixed. Okay, that's about as much as I can scan. Everything else is either grayed out as it can't be interacted with, or has been scanned. I believe I've got them all. Okay. So, did that then change up my part discovered? Part not discovered yet. So even all of my attempted scanning has not discovered which parts are broken. All right. Well, let's do some fluid clearing here. Alright, that's all of those fluids, and I do believe I also needed to do the oil. I know I needed to do the oil filter, and yes, oil. Okay, so let's empty that out too. Let's have a nice, clean, juice-free engine so we can do work on it. Okay, let's do another inspection, just see if there's anything else I can find. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I do need to remove the oil filter. That was I4. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that right back on before I forget, because I'm going to forget. Okay, oil filter, done. Now, not being a car guy makes a lot of this stuff a little bit more difficult. I'm going to have to search for some of these things, like the idler roller. Oh, hold on. That's a button. Oh, that's frickin' handy for people like me who don't know what the hell they're doing. It highlights it for you so you can find it. Well, that's just delightful. Okay, so now that I know that, that's going to make this job a lot easier. Except for the parts not discovered. That's not as easy. So let's do a lowering. And let's get at as much of this stuff as I can. So, belt tensioner. I can highlight a whole bunch of stuff. I know where the brake pads are, that's fine. I don't know where the bushings are. Belts and plugs. Okay. We got a whole bunch of stuff that needs doing. So these are the bushings, okay. And I see those there. Okay. Bonk. Yeah, I gotta get a little bit deeper in this engine than I normally would do. But that's okay, that's part of the job. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a mess. Okay, so I also need to get inside the engine here, and I gotta remove all of the ignition coil. And I do like the standard mechanic simulator style mechanics, mechanics, yes, that's right. Where if you want to remove a specific part, it will highlight in red the various parts that you need to remove. I like that. Okay, I need to... I need to remove the caps from the camshaft so I can remove it. I don't know how they managed to damage that camshaft without damaging anything else. That feels like a thing that should cause some collateral damage. What am I missing? Well, that's a spark plug that needs to go. And that's a spark plug that needs to go. So if I highlight this camshaft, I don't see anything else blocking it. But it very well could be the timing situation over here. Yep, timing. Okay, can I have the camshaft now, please? Thank you. Let's take care of that mess, because I'm pretty sure that's all of the parts that I need to deal with. Engine related, at least. So I need a pair of spark plugs, I need a camshaft, I need a serpentine belt, I need the couple other things. I got them in my pocket. It'll be fine. So speaking of pocket, let's take a look at my pocket. I need one of you, cam gear, idler roller, serpentine belt, belt tensioner. I believe all of those were on my list, and the camshaft. I just want to make sure that ignition coil was on the list. Yes, that was on the list. Great. Okay, so let's do some of that. Buy one of you. Buy one of you. So you can just click on the part directly from the shopping list. I didn't know that. I know that now. It's very handy. Okay, so I can't get the spark plug or the ignition coil from the main shop. There we go. So let's get all this installed, hopefully. Now, I know that the car mechanic simulator genre and series is fairly well known for being pretty accurate, so I might actually learn some things here. I don't know how much I'll learn, but I might learn some things. Get that new belt on there and get the tensioner in place. Do I have to calibrate the tensioner? Or is that a later mechanic? No idea. Might not be a thing. It might just auto-calibrate to the appropriate tension. Okay, I do believe those are good. Check good, check good, good, good. I missed an ignition coil? Did I install a cruddy ignition coil? Well, darn. I must have installed a cruddy ignition coil. Spark plugs are good. Serpentine belt's good. Yeah, I must have missed the ignition coil. Let's fix that. It doesn't like me installing the 79% one. I wonder why that is. Well, let's remove it and buy him a fresh one. Are you happy now? Yeah, you're happy now. Good. Good for you. Alright, so let's do the bushings. Am I gonna have to take apart the whole darn wheel thing? I did. Alright, let's do it. That's fine. I gotta do the brake pads anyway. So to get to the bushings, I don't. Oh. Well, that's just silly of me. That's fine. I needed to take apart that wheel anyway. Alright, do I get to figure out how good this part is? So 2 of the parts have been discovered, and they've turned into brake pads. Alright, good to know. Brake pads. Get 2 of you ordered. Now the rest of this is not relevant anymore. So I've cleared the list. I did forget to put the bushings on my list, though. Let's see, where are you, bushings? Rubber bushings. There we go. Actually, I'm going to need 4 of them, aren't I? Let's do that. Can I get the bushings out of here, please? Great, that's done. And then I gotta do this one. Great, that's good, and then we can do the ones in the front as well. That's why I didn't think I could remove the bushings at first, because I was checking it from underneath, which, yeah, you can't look at the bushings from underneath. But that's fine. Alright, all the bushings are good. Fresh brake pads to put on. Here's hoping I don't have to take that apart again to get to a part that I missed. It's entirely possible. Okay. Status. 2 brake pads, probably rear. 2 parts not discovered yet. Bushings are good though, so we can unmark those. Okay, let's take care of those. Alright, oh, this seems fine. I saw a question mark. No, everything seems fine. Alright. New brake pads. Okay, so what am I missing? Let's check the report here. So I've got everything asked for so far. The only thing is those 2 parts not discovered yet. And I still need to fill it with oil and other fluids, but whatever, we'll get there. So the description, that's the key. And I believe it mentioned... Well, let's read it. So, Buddy John mentioned a tapping in the camshaft, but I'm pretty sure that's related to all of the camshaft work that we already did. So where's the missing part? If I do an inspection, everything's green or yellow, which is not bad. Not great, but not bad. I did discover that 2 brakes were needed, so just taking off those wheels discovered the brakes. That means I haven't discovered everything just yet. And I don't necessarily want to tear apart the car. I don't see anything else obvious. Yeah, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Let's do a quick decapping of the engine, pull off some of the relevant parts, just so we can see everything. maybe we just rip some of this stuff off and see what happens? Now, let's take off timing cover. Alright, so tapping in the camshaft. I mean, we got the camshaft for place, so everything seems fine there. All of our spark plugs are good. All that looks good. I don't see anything too terribly crusty. Now there were some crusty parts for sure. Some of the wheel bits were pretty crusty, but nothing in here is looking bad. Everything's kind of shiny actually. Just gonna take off the oil pan here and see if there's anything underneath that's looking kind of funky. No, everything looks good. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but I see shiny and chrome, and I see pretty good. And we still don't know what these undiscovered parts are. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit deeper on this thing. Alright, I got nothing. At least not without stripping the car down piece by piece. I'm not sure which one it is, so I'm going to put it all back together again and see if it will let me just complete it without finding those last two parts. It won't be perfect, but it'll be as good as I can do. we good? Everything's good. And let's put in the fluids. Oh, right. I need to put the oil pan back on. I should probably do that. Great. That'll do. And a little bit extra for good measure. Nailed it. Okay. So, according to the thing, I have done everything except for the 2 missing parts. Body frame interior are 75, parts are 81, but it's not letting me complete it, which means I have to find the missing parts. Can I just not? Send you to someone who's better than me? Alright, let's do what I said I didn't want to do. And tear apart the wheel again. Because this wheel does not look too terribly pleasant. That did say 27%. So did that mark off as a thing I need to do? It did. Aha. So it looked like garbage, but it wasn't scanning. I see. And this one looks equally like garbage, so I'm assuming this is also the right one. Interesting that it chose not to detect. Let's get a couple of those going then. Did that do it? That did it! It finally did it! I feel a little bit dumb, but also I feel like there might have been some information that I could have gotten from doing the examination mode. It said suspension 9 of 9. It didn't mark off that the brakes were part of that problem, and there was no way to scan the brakes individually that I could find. In fact, let's test that out. Suspension 11 of 11, 9 of 9. So we're not getting any separate scanning of the brakes. So there's going to be some things that I'll have to inspect visually, and I was failing at that. Good to know. Good to know. But we're done. We're done. Did I not install something? I must not have installed something, and I know exactly where that is. I didn't install the entire side of the engine here. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. You didn't need those parts anyway, right? We good? There we go. Much better. Okay, so I struggled a little bit with that, but it's fine. I am learning, and learning is important. That'll be it for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.